It's been a while. Welcome back to Mob Moment in the Moment with the OnePlus 6, a 2018 flagship killer. Is it worth buying in 2020? I feel it is. So let's take a deep dive and have a look. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you very much. I have with me the OnePlus 6 Silk White Limited Edition. This phone came out in May 2018, about 2 years ago, and I still feel it's worth considering in 2020 based on its price. I remember the initial batches of this limited edition got sold out almost immediately back then, but you might be able to get it though right now on eBay or AliExpress, mostly pre-owned, for about $400, which translates to about 40,000 Kenyan shillings, and I believe it's still worth it. It does come in 3 colors. There's the midnight black, mirror black, amber red, and the one I have, the silk white. It comes with the Android 8.1, of course upgradable to the latest Android 10. The operating system, Oxygen 10.31, which gives you an amazing near Android stock experience. As for the back, it's got a glass back that includes crushed pearls, giving it a nice matte finish. It's so soft and smooth to the hand. The frame of the phone as well as the metal areas like the fingerprint scanner have a beautiful rose gold color as shown. This phone is visually stunning. You have to see it in person to actually appreciate its beauty. It's one of the most beautiful looking phones to date in my opinion. It has no wiggle when laid flat on a surface. The phone feels super solid in the hand, weighing in at about 177 grams. As for the side, it's got an alert slider with a nice snappy click into each set. There's the ring, vibrate and silent. It's got a nice different texture, feel to it, unlike the volume buttons on the left side and the power on the right, so you won't confuse it to the power button. As for the back, it's got a USB-C port, 3.5mm jack, which we lack nowadays in most flagship devices. It's not an IP68 device, but you can use this phone in the rain as it's got a water repellent coating on it, which is nice. No wireless charge though, but supports NFC. As for the display, it's got a 6.2-inch Full HD 60Hz optic AMOLED screen that looks nice and sharp. It's a very bright display, can go up to 574 nits at its highest, which is better than most phones at this price segment. It offers Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, has a PPI of 402, an 83.8 screen to body ratio. The screen does pop up and the blacks are very deep enough to even hide the notch at the front, just in case you're not a fan of notches. As for the notch, it's got the selfie camera and also offers a notification LED. So when you're receiving incoming messages or calls, you can get notified with the LED light, which is really impressive. A small sample video in Full HD. As for the audio is pretty respectable. Quality is good. I feel it won't disappoint you. It supports DREC HD sound, has noise cancellation, a haptic vibrator, and a single bottom firing speaker. Good audio quality, though a bit of a distortion on high volumes. Let's talk about the battery. It's got a 3300 milliamp hour battery, delivering over 6 hours of screen on time. Features a 2018 Snapdragon 845 processor, which is very power efficient. In addition, you also get a bunch of battery saving features, various battery optimization options you can set on your applications. It's got a power on and off feature. During gameplay, there is also a feature to reduce drain when playing games. The dash charge charges the phone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour and 17 minutes, which is really nice. The Samsung Galaxy A71, which we have in 2020, takes about 1 hour and 22 minutes. It offers a fast charge of 20 watts. Okay guys, this is my PUBG test on the OnePlus 6, 8GB RAM, Snapdragon 845 chipset of 2018. Still capable of playing high intensive graphical games like PUBG. Let's give it a go. Start. Okay, here we are. Let's head into settings, graphics, keep it on HDR. Ultra HD coming soon. Let's leave it on HDR. Frame rate on ultra. 20 seconds left. We are just about to hit ground. Come on, quickly, boy. There we are. Nice landing. The OnePlus 6 has got a single bottom firing speaker, which is so far the audio quality is nice and loud. There's a bit of disturbance when you're trying to play because you end up covering it with your right hand. Let's look for some nice guns in this room. A nice machete. Seem to be the only one here. Come on. Hey, no bullets. That is very dangerous, but I have a machete. Where's my machete? Hey, yeah, there it is. Equipped, boy. Yeah, there you go. I feel safe. It's a nice weapon. So far the game's really nice and smooth. No lags.
I need a weapon.
Someone needs a weapon. I'm all set. I'm good. Let me go towards my crew. Wait, Ken, uko wapi wewe Ken? There seems to be a Kenyan playing called Ken, but his mic seems to be off. Must be a shy boy. Okay, there's some good action here. Let's see what we can do. Nice vivid colors on the screen. Very impressive. There seems to be some action on this side. Die. Where are you running? Unakimbia wapi wewe? Rudi hapa. Come on, where did he go? Coward. Let's see what we have in here. There you are. I'm going to kill you. Lovely. Let me use my machete. Where do you think you're going? Come on. Yes, very nice. Nice and sweet kill. Yep, that's pretty much it for now. I'm enjoying the gameplay. There's no lag, as I had said previously. It's nice. Good. Okay, as for the cameras, it has a dual rear camera setup, a 16 megapixel Sony IMX 519 as the main sensor with an aperture of f1.7. As for the secondary camera, it has a 20 megapixel Sony IMX 376, which is used for portrait modes. The sensor has the same aperture as well. The cameras are very quick to capture with a good amount of clarity and sharpness. It features OIS, optical image stabilization, for stable videos and sharper shots of moving objects. It features a dual LED flash, HDR and panorama. As for the video, it can record up to 4K resolution at 60 frames per second and 30 frames per second. As for the slow motion feature, it can record videos up to 720p at 480 frames per second and 1080p at 240 frames per second, and also features time-lapse videos. Shooting 4K at 30 frames per second is aided by EIS, which is electronic image stabilization, which reduces image shake. It also features a Pro mode, allowing you to adjust manually when taking pictures. As for the selfie, it has a 16 megapixel Sony IMX 371 sensor with an aperture of 2.0. With EIS, electronic image stabilization support for video recording, records Full HD at 30 frames per second and supports face unlock. This is a video sample in Full HD 60 frames per second. Colors are nice, natural and true to life, not so saturated like most Samsung devices. I'm going to zoom in at 8 times zoom and bring it back to 1. The video is nice and stable. Colors are a bit soft though. Zooming in again at 8 times zoom. Back at 1. This is another video sample in Full HD 30 frames per second. Far more stable when you record it on 30 frames per second as shown. I'll try and zoom in again at 8 times zoom and back to 1. These are my kittens, Chelsea and Jerry. They've just had their lunch. This is a quick illustration on the front camera, recording at Full HD, 30 frames per second, edited by EIS, Electronic Image Stabilization, which helps in stabilizing the video when a movement is shown. As for now, I'm walking, and you will notice the video is very stable. As for the video quality, it's pretty nice, impressive. There you have it.